Mike King represents Eagle Systems, and for those of you who are not involved and don't know anything about hot or cold foil, this is the guy that does. Hi Mike, how are you?
Pleased to meet you, Roger.
Good. Tell us about your product and what you're doing here at the show.
Well, Eagle Systems has been going on for quite some time now, since 1990. I built hot foil machines since a young age of 15 years old, working for my dad.
Oh, that was only a couple of years ago.
A few years ago, yes. And in 1990, I started Eagle System, and I've been only working on hot foil machines all my life. And I invented the very first electronic foil puller that did indexing in the hot foil arena. Just recently, in the last 6 years, I developed the first cold foil system, Eagle System, and we've been doing very good with that here at the show, and for the last couple of years we've been growing. And now our markets are hot and cold foil, and that's our specialty.
Do you see a road ahead at some point, maybe one outrunning the other, cold over hot or vice versa?
Well, there's always going to be a place for the hot foil, I believe. I believe it'll always complement certain types of work, caption work. People look at hot foil as more of a rich look. We call it a flat mirror look, where we call cold foil a disco ball effect, which gives it a different type of look, so you can see it from different angles. Cold foil gives more of a shelf presence as opposed to hot foil, which when you're looking at it, it looks rich, but if you look at it at just one angle, sometimes you can't see it at the other angles. Where with cold foil, what everybody's looking for is that bling off the shelf from wherever you are. So you get that with the cold foil. So it's innovative, it's been growing. The return on investment with these cold foil systems today is quite quick, depending on the type of equipment that you buy and the amount of work that you do with educating your people to sell it. It's not just about that foil machine, it's more about educating your designers. We got a new product, we got a new thing to take out of our sales tool.
Right.
It's a whole new market there.
Does it matter what substrates you use? You can just apply this to just about anything, right?
There are some limitations on substrate. It must be on a coated stock at the moment.
Okay.
Besides machinery, my whole thing is to work with the actual blanket manufacturers, the adhesives, and the foils. And what I do is I educate those people, and they educate me, and we work together with various companies to bring it to a new level of quality. A few years back, people said, oh, cold foil was very grainy. I have samples today to show you before and after, and you can see with the naked eye that was grainy, like a bronzing effect.
Sure.
Today, some people want the bronzing effect, but some people want the mirror effect.
Right.
We can now do that with cold foil.
Okay.
So we've taken it to new levels, and we're still at its infancy stages. And that's how I started with the hot foil. Hot foil was at its infancy stages when I started back when I was 15 years old. Today we've outran the foil with machinery.
Everything evolves, right?
Yep.
How does it fit into the large format market, your product? How does that work in conjunction?
When you're saying large format, you're talking about the large printing presses.
Right.
People are starting right here at the show coming to me for point of purchase displays. So people like Sephora, a certain Foot Locker, they've all done displays all over the country of different things being done in cold foil because, like I said, it jumps out from every angle. You could do one dot on the page and you could do 100% coverage. Hot foil, you can never do 100% coverage on the page because you couldn't get it out of a machine. So cold foil is really unlimited, where hot foil was limited and still is to a certain extent.
Good. I'm glad you stopped by. I learned something about the foil market.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and I really appreciate all this.
It's great. Have a good show, and thanks for stopping by here at Print Show 13 Chicago.
Thank you very much.
All right, Mike.
Bye now.